Hey, so in this video we are going to talk about Leetcode and how you can study on it and how it is useful for your coding preparation journey. Okay, so let's first sign in. If you are new here, you can just create an account. It's a very simple process. You can also log in by Google, GitHub or any other platform. I prefer my Gmail login. This is faster. Okay. So it is mostly preferred for learning DSA, data structure algorithms. If you are just a beginner and trying to understand what is DSA, so it is best platform. Secondly, it is used for preparing for specific companies across all the platforms which are available to you. This platform has most updated and accurate company-wise questions that you can practice. So let's first go to the explore section. In explore you will see different kind of collection of questions. You can also do tutorials here as well. Like if you want to learn, you can go to array, linked list, binary tree. You can open and you will see a lot of structured wise tutorials has been made. Some are text tutorials, some are questions that you have to practice. So if you want to learn, you can also learn from here. Okay, so this is one category which is available here. Next, you can look at other options which are available, other lists. Some of the important, like all the company lists are premium. You have to buy the course here. Okay, next you can see top interview collection. This is also a good collection of easy, medium and hard problems that you can do for revision, not for learning purposes, but for revision it's good. Apart from that, there are very monthly challenges where if you lot of students find difficulty in following a pattern, so you can just also participate in their monthly challenges where every day they give you a new question that you have to solve. But this is only you can do when you have learned DSA to some extent. If you are a beginner, then it's not the path that you can follow. So if you are an absolute beginner, this is in the problem section. You have to go second tab in the top. Now you will see there are around 1600 plus questions available at Leetcode which get updated regularly. New questions added every month. So 1676 questions are available here. So you can see there are lots of filters that you can apply. The first filter you have to apply is of topic tags. So if you are willing to start from array, you can select array. Now all the questions of array will come. Okay, so there are hundreds of questions of array. The next you can do is select the difficulty level. You have to start from easy and try to solve each question one by one. There are hundreds of questions. You can try solving around 20 to 30 questions of each topic like array. First solve 5 to 7 questions. Then if you think you are comfortable, you are able to solve these questions, then go to the medium level, then hard and so forth. Okay, so that's how you have to do at least 30 questions on array. Then you must go to string. Okay, similar, first check the questions of easy tag, longest substring, longest palindrome. Select the status here, that is easy. Okay, Roman to integer, longest common prefix value. So you can select few questions and solve them. Then go to medium tag and do some questions of medium, strong, hard and so on. Then you go to linked list, do tree, stack and so on. You can check different tags and try those questions. You can also try questions by list. These are few common lists. The most famous is top 100 like questions. This is for also some students who have learned DSA to some bit from GFG or some other platform. They just want to improve their coding skills. So you can go and do top 100 light questions. So it will give you most popular questions on Leetcode. Next list is of interview questions, top interview questions. If you are preparing for interviews, okay, revising or something, you can go and do it. Status is also there, whether it's solved, attempted, etc. So one filter is solution, like whether the solution of that question is provided or it's not. So let's try some question. Let's say longest palindromic substring. So let's explore specific question in detail. So the pattern here is standard at all other coding platform. First, a description of the problem is given, and apart from that you can also get an idea about likes and dislikes, like which question is good or which question is bad. You can only like or dislike after you have solve at least one question. Okay, so like and realize will give you an idea whether it's a good question or not. First there is a description, what's the problem you have to do. Then there are sample input output, try to understand them and understand what kind of input output you have to make, some constraint for larger size and something. You can also see ratio of accepted and submission question. This will also give you an idea whether this is a good question or not. Apart from that, you will see some hints. Okay, if you are not able to solve, you can look at those hints and get some idea. Company section, which company this question has been asked, it is in premium only. Okay, so if you are looking to buy the premium, then you can access it as well. If you look at the editor, you have all the languages here, C++, Java, Python. You can select whichever language you want. In this, you don't have to specifically take the input output. You can just, you have to given a function that you have to access. If you are in C++, the syntax will change. So function is there, string will be passed. You have to provide the output in string only, and for other languages as well. Okay, so you don't have to specifically take the input. Okay, so you can just run code. There's a difference between submit and run code. In run code, it will check your code for all the test cases which are mentioned. Test cases are accessible here. You can also edit it, custom test cases as well if you wish to test your code on more test cases. Submit only once your question is correct. Okay, once it has passed all those questions, you can see all those options which you would like to access. Okay, so one important part next is solution is there. You have done the description, you have done all the features regarding to the question and the solution. Now you can see solution. Some question it's open, some question it's in premium. So they always give you multiple approaches: simple approach, advanced approach, ON approach, ON square approach, space complexity approach, time complexity optimal approach. So you can read this tutorial. If you are a editorial, if you are a beginner, then definitely. If you are a pro, you have solved hundreds of questions, then it's not an issue. The best part of solving your question, after you can look at the discussion section, and you will see a lot of students have commented 2 lakh plus views and very popular. You can just go and check solutions of other students so that you can learn which is the most optimized approach, and you can just read the comments, and it will be a lot of learning for you as well. Okay, in the submissions you can go and see your own submission that you have done. So that's a simple process of studying on Leetcode. Now how to do, how much questions you must do. You must do at least 25 to 30 questions on every topic if you are a beginner and learning DSA. Arrays, strings, linked list, stack, queue, tree. You should do more questions, around 50 or 60 questions. There are a lot of questions in this category. Binary tree and binary search tree. Then you can do a lot of questions on graphs as well. Okay, so if you wish to do some questions on specific companies, which can also be accessible to you. Amazon questions. Okay, so this link is there. So these questions are provided on the discussion section, where students who have given recent interviews have told which questions they have been asked. So you can also go and practice specific questions from this. Okay, so you can see in the discussion section which company you would like to practice for. So this kind of content is also available here. So most likely it is used for this problems only. For every topic you would like to prepare difficulty, so it's a structured and you can prepare accordingly. Next, you can participate in the contest, which is the daily challenge, or some other list, which is most popular is the daily challenge only. If you want to follow some pattern, you have to just solve 5 to 10 questions per day. So around 60 days you will solve around 300 to 400 questions, given some breaks you have to take according to your college needs as well. So 300-400 questions are enough to cover all the DSA. All your progress will be shown on your profile which you have created, how many submissions you have done, how many are correct, and all these things that can be very useful to add in your resume. So this is the basic about this. If you want to know more, you can let us know in the description. And if you are looking for a set of questions to solve on Leetcode, you can just Google, and we will also provide some link in the description, and you can ask any query in the comments.